Maybe you can't think the problem into resolving itself. Maybe continuing to perseverate, hyperfixate, trying to take more control over the problem will cause it to continue to persist. As Bill Wilson says, you cannot think your way into right action, but you can act your way into right thinking. So as opposed to leaning into the problem, maybe we need to lean into living our life, and the problem will begin to resolve and unwind itself. There's this video where Dr. Julie Smith is illustrating the process of moving away from grief. And she explains that after a grief-inducing event, as it stands to reason, grief is at the center of one's life. It's pretty much all they can think about. And that's okay to process those emotions. However, that grief cannot continue to throb so much to the point where it continues to dictate what it is that one does with their life. She explains, the grief is probably never going to go away. But what you can do is dilute the impact that it has on your life by creating new memories, living new experiences, leaning into old friends, and meeting new friends along the way. And I think the same thought process can be used in regard to disordered eating. We continue to tell ourselves this lie. We just need to take more control. We need to pull out the calorie tracking app again. We just need to be more disciplined. We just need to try harder, and then this problem will be fixed. Maybe the disordered eating brain is never going to go away. It's always lodged in here. We learned those thought processes, so it would be really hard to completely, for the end of all time, unlearn them. But maybe we can dilute the impact it's having on our life by living our life, by creating new memories, by going and experiencing new things, meeting new people, meeting up with old friends. We need to give our brains some room to think about other things than the obsessive negative feedback loop we're having in regard to food and our body image. Create a life around the disordered eating. Try to lean into our lives, and maybe